Hey everybody, it's Aaron and welcome back to the House of Aaron. Alright you guys, welcome back to the House of Aaron where we talk news, celebrities, hot topics, and politics. And on today's episode, we are going to get into some things when it comes to the Real Housewives of Potomac. It's getting crazy. It's getting insane. So you guys just buckle up, grab a snack, okay? Because we're going to talk about it all. This is my first time talking about the Real Housewives of Potomac. So you know I got to get my backstory. I feel like this show is a good second place when it comes to Real Housewives of Atlanta. And actually, when it's come to like the couple of past seasons of both shows, Potomac and Atlanta, I feel like Potomac kind of has been bringing the drama a little bit more their past two seasons versus Atlanta. And I'll tell you why. So Real Housewives of Atlanta, after the whole Kandi, Phaedra, and Portia debacle, you know, when we all figured out that Phaedra was lying to Portia about Phaedra, you know, trying to drug Portia, having a sex dungeon and all of that stuff, that was very explosive. Okay, it was very dramatic. It was very emotional. And after that, I feel like the dramatics of the entire show kind of went downhill. Only because it's kind of like, how do you get more dramatic than that? How do you do something that's more shocking and more, oh my God, than that? So I feel like ever since that moment, the show, as far as dramatics is concerned, has gone down, which is not a bad thing because it's like, you need variations. You need some seasons where it's super dramatic, and then you need some seasons where it's just like, you know, a little drama here and there, you know. Every season can't be like, oh my God. Potomac, they just have been really killing it when it comes to the drama, especially this whole thing with Ashley Darby and her man, I forgot, Michael. We all know Michael did it. Okay, this is not no OJ where did he do it? Michael did it because he has a history and a pattern of doing it. So what makes this time different? If you've done it a million times in the past, why didn't you do it this one other time? Bravo has figured out the perfect formula when it comes to the Real Housewives of Potomac, and they said, bitch, we are filming early this season. Y'all are not finna get a break, okay? We finna go right into filming, right into shooting, and we're gonna capture all the drama. And lo and behold, they are capturing all the drama because there is a fight, okay, on set between Monique Samuels and Candiace Dillard. Okay, so this news does come from MTO, Media Takeout, and you know Media Takeout, they sprinkle in a little bit of truth and then they cover it all up with a bunch of lies. So take it with a grain of salt, but I'm gonna read what they have here, okay? So this was written by Tiffany Brockworth at Media Takeout, okay? So it says, the new season of Real Housewives of Potomac is going to be fire. MTO News learned that an explosive fight popped off during the filming of the new season of The Real Housewives of Potomac, and the police may have arrested one of the housewives. I don't know how much I believe that, but okay. It says details of the altercation are coming to us secondhand as Bravo is trying its best to keep details from spilling out. But we spoke with multiple people connected to the show who tell us that a serious fight broke out during filming between housewives Monique Samuels and Candiace Dillard. Okay. So this is going to be crazy. I'm ready for this new season. Like, I really can't wait for it to... like, what is happening? What is happening? Okay, so I am excited, one, but two, I'm disappointed. And I'm disappointed because I have three favorites on this show, okay? Karen Huger, of course, is the queen of the show. She's the Nene of the show, okay? I don't know what Giselle is trying to do. I feel like Giselle is the Kenya Moore and Karen is the Nene. You know what I'm saying? It's like they both want to be the queen of the show. They both want to be the grande dame of Potomac. You know what I'm saying? They both want to control and be puppet masters and stuff like that. But Karen is just, she's unbothered and she just carries herself like a queen. So to me, she's the queen of the show. But she's one of my favorites because the bitch is just so damn funny. Okay, so Karen Huger is one of my favorites. Candiace is one of my favorites, and Monique is one of my favorites, okay? And we all know that last season, Candiace and Monique's relationship was very strained because Candiace had a really bad habit of meddling in Ashley's business. I guess giving Ashley a taste of her own medicine. And in that whole situation, I agree with Monique wholeheartedly. I feel like, Candiace, why do you keep meddling in someone else's business? Why is it your, you know, business to keep on telling us about whether Ashley is really trying to get pregnant or if she's really not, or if she really loves her man, or if it's an arranged marriage or whatever? I felt like Candiace was overstepping time and time and time again. And Monique was like, girl, okay, you know we cool, so I'm going to tell you the truth. You're dead ass wrong, okay? Dead ass. You're wrong, okay? Cut the the cameras. Dead ass. You are wrong, Candiace, because you have inserted yourself in Ashley's business over and over again. And there's going to be a point in time, okay, where you have a little bit of scandal and where you have something going on in your life that's super crazy, super serious, that doesn't have to deal with your mom. Somebody is going to meddle in your business and dance all on top of your nerves. You know what I'm saying? So Monique was totally right as your friend to put you in your place and check you and say, girl, that's not cool. Stay out of it. It's none of your business. So at last year's reunion, I was really pleased to see Monique and Candiace really come to an agreement, come to an understanding that, hey, you know, we did have a little bit of a falling out this season, but guess what? I love you. You love me. We're one big happy family, and we're going to try to move forward and make it work. Okay, we're going to make it work. We're going to keep this train going. Now that this news with Media Checkout has come out that Monique and Candiace are fighting, I'm just like, what is going on? What are you guys fighting about? Like, I'm just so sad because these are my two favorite ladies, like, besides Karen. And it's like, my two girls are fighting, and it's just like, what is happening? It'll be the equivalent of Tanya and Portia fighting on the Atlanta Housewives. It's just like, why are my favorites fighting? Like, this doesn't make any sense. I just really hope that it did not get physical, okay? But it probably did. Knowing Candiace and Monique, I felt like last season, Candiace definitely had a temperament that was just like off the rails. I know she was going a lot, you know, when it comes to her wedding. She didn't get to have a chance to have a honeymoon. Her budget was real constricted, and her mother was a big point of contention because they just had a crazy, not so healthy relationship. And I think Candiace was projecting the hardships of this time in her life onto the other ladies, i.e. Ashley and Monique. Candiace, I think, really needs to learn how to hone in those emotions because I think anger really does get the best of her. To be a pageant girl, you know what I'm saying? Pageant girls, they're very like poised. They're very calm. They're very peaceful. They have a great sense of temperament. They don't get upset. They don't get mad. They don't fight. They're very elegant, and they know how to use their words to express how they feel. So why can't Candiace do this on this show? I feel like Candiace is extremely combative, and girl, I'm not here for it. Like, what are you doing? As far as Monique is concerned, I'm just disappointed at Monique, who is supposed to be big sis. Like, girl, aren't you older than Candiace? Like, you should know better. Why are you fighting? Especially after the umbrella situation. Monique all last season was saying, you know, I know I had the umbrella situation, but you know, I don't do that anymore, and I've changed and I've learned my lesson. It wasn't a good look. If that wasn't a good look, then why are you fighting with Candiace? Okay, that's not a good look. Especially at the rodeo last year at Katie Ross's farm. Remember when Katie Ross's hair was looking like who did it and why? Bitch was looking all types of crazy up until the last episode, which was insane. Karen was going clankety clank, and Monique and Candiace were going at it, and it just didn't make any sense. And she was like, I will drag you pregnant at all. And Candiace was like, well then drag me, Monique, drag me. And we just sitting there like, the pregnant lady is threatening to drag somebody? And I know, what's his name? Michael, I think that's her husband's name, the big football player with the big one, and that's always talking about sex. He wouldn't be happy about this. I know he's not happy about this. He's probably like, bitch, what are you doing? Okay, we have an agreement, okay? I allowed you to be on this show, okay? I allowed you to do something and go outside the house and have a little hobby. And this is how you're going to repay me by messing up and effing up my reputation? His name is not Michael, his name is Chris. You can tell that Chris is very aware of his reputation and his image because he's a former football player, I believe, who does a lot of activism work and does a lot of charity events. And you know, he's very affluent and well connected in the Potomac area. As far as the other ladies, I really don't care about Robin, or she could get fired for all I care. I really don't care about Giselle. She's just messy boots. I feel like the only reason why Ashley's storyline with Michael was so everywhere and such a big deal, one, because Michael is guilty as hell and he's disgusting as hell and he needs to learn his lesson. Okay, stop touching ass, you disgusting perv. But not only that, it was so big because Giselle, I felt like, blew it up. I think Giselle was the spark to get that fire going. She was the gas to keep it fueled. She literally was the air to make it spread. Giselle is messy. She's nobody's friend, and she's only here to create storylines and continue to get a... What does Potomac have? The little pink flowers? I don't even know what they're called, okay? The lily pads? She was only there to keep a lily pad, okay? So Giselle is messy as hell. Who else is on this show? I think that's it. I want Katie Ross to come back. I was really disappointed when she wasn't at the reunion because we need a crazy bitch on the show. We need a crazy bitch that doesn't give a fuck about nothing. But I heard that behind the scenes that she was spilling tea about all the Bravo secrets and what they've been doing behind the scenes, and Bravo was not having that, so they was like, bitch, you're out of here, okay? On top of that, she just looked a hot ass mess. She just looked a mess. But yes, I'm excited to see what's going to happen between Monique and Candiace this season. Why are you guys fighting? Stop the fighting. Stop the fighting. But you know what? Actually keep on fighting because it's going to make for great TV. I cannot wait for the Potomac Housewives to come back on. Oh my God. It's just going to be so great. And Housewives of Atlanta, I'm ready. November 3rd. Like, let's go. I'm going to be reviewing every single episode every Monday. I might actually just dedicate Mondays to just Housewives. Just like whether it's Atlanta, Potomac, or anything else. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. Don't forget to go to my other YouTube channel, Life of Aaron, and subscribe to my vlog channel. And also follow me on all social medias, Instagram and Twitter at Aaron E. Keenan. Don't forget to create a great day. Mwah.